The following is a paid program and does not necessarily reflect the views or ideas of the staff or management of KWSH or the 110 Broadcast Group.
I think we're back. Sorry about that. We're having a little technical difficulties. We're kind of doing this remote today. Mark, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
All right, yeah, I sure can. So today we are out of the office due to a little health precautionary scare that we just want to make sure that everyone's going to be okay. And so we're out till tomorrow. But like we said, it's hot, and so we're all calling in today from our homes. Mark, you got your feet up in the AC today, or what?
No, I'm laptop in front of me and still putting the work in.
Oh man! So it's pretty hot. You getting water?
Trying to stay hydrated. Yeah.
That's good. That's good. Well, Mark's going to be my co-host today. And like I mentioned, we're not in the KWSH studios just due to some precautionary measures. But last week, Mark, you were out of the office. Can you tell us a little bit or take a little bit of time and just kind of update everyone on what was going on?
So last week was a very eventful week for communications department and the Seminole Nation of Princesses. We were able to go to Mississippi. To the Choctaw Reservation, the Mississippi Band of Choctaw Indians, right there in Pearl River, Mississippi. They have the Choctaw Fair going on. It just finished up, but one of the things they have going on is their princess pageant. And so the Seminole Nation royalty got an invitation from the tribe down in Mississippi, and they accepted the invitation and went out there to visit. And so I was able to tag along and document their trip, and got to do a little bit of sightseeing. They was able to go to Moundville, Alabama, and kind of take in the site over there and learn about the history of Moundville, and just kind of taking some of the local sites as well. So they had a really good time just getting out there, and also joining the Chickasaw Nation royalty. And Choctaw Nation as well was also in attendance. So, Junior Miss and Miss Grace Lena just had a good time. Was able to fellowship and just put together a little video packages. It's something that we was doing as well, kind of promoting some of the things that the royalty. Some of the opportunities they had to do, being as Seminole Nation princesses, going out and meeting other people and visiting these sites. And so we're putting that together. Should be coming out here pretty soon on the YouTube channel. And then I got to play while I was down there. And another thing besides the pageant is there's a stickball game. There's a stickball tournament. And so I was able to kind of participate in that, and somehow I survived it. And I'm back here in Oklahoma now.
Yeah, we announced last week that you're going to be playing, and so we invited everyone to tune in to the Mississippi Band of Choctaws website for the World Series of Stickball to watch their favorite communication director throw that ball around.
I hope they didn't watch.
Well, did you get the MVP or no?
I did get the MVP. I'm going to try to challenge that. I'm not sure how they did the voting on that, but they gave it to someone else. But that's okay. I'll let him have his moment, and maybe I'll shoot for next year.
We also don't want to forget the honor guard princess tagged along as well, Gabby Factor.
Gabby Factor, yeah, she was there as well with her parents, and they did a really good job. They represented the tribe really well, just being ambassadors of the nation, and they've all enjoyed themselves. And so it was just it's one of those moments that you just kind of got to take the opportunity to do it, and you just can't pass it up. So it's always a good time when you get out there and learn about the history of the Seminole people too.
But how hot was it down there?
What's crazy is it's even hotter up here than it is in West Mississippi. It reached about 99, 100 degrees consistently over there. It's hotter over here. It's a different kind of heat in Mississippi, though. It's more sticky, humid. But yeah, it got pretty hot. But other than that, yeah, it was a great trip.
Good deal. And then, so that was last week. Saturday, I attended the 5K color run that the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Diabetes Program put on. And Mark, you wasn't there. Let me tell you, they did a top-notch job with the color run. Whoever chose the MC that day did a fantastic job because, man, music was playing, Redbone was playing, and runners were having a great time. And then at the end, there was a big color explosion, and we got slow-mo video that I need to pass along to you so we can put that up on the website or on the social media sites as well, because it turned out pretty cool. So shout out to the diabetes department, Amanda Upshaw, director, Jordan, Kayla, all them over there did a great job working on that. Even Jerome did a good job over there. So kudos to them. And then anything else from this week that we haven't covered yet?
That was, as far as the big events go, I think that was kind of what happened.
So looking forward to... What's that?
We just had some, really cool, exciting things coming up. But as far as last week goes, that was kind of the big things that went down.
Good deal. And so for the 4th and 8th Sunday is coming up this weekend. It's going to be Sunday, July 24th. Like we mentioned every week, if you plan on visiting some of the churches, you might just give them a phone call, make sure that they're still having their church meetings, because some of them might be going to camp, some of them might be visiting other churches. And so who we have listed this week is Artisy, Beaver, BMO, Bird Creek, Buckeye Creek, Deep Fork Columbia, Faith Baptist, and Dustin. Our friend Oscar over there. Hickory Ground number 2, Little Casita, Miccosukee, Middle Creek number 2, Montezuma, Ofuskie, Pecan Grove, Rock Springs, Sasakwa, Sand Creek, Eufaula, Tamajessi, and then Wetumpka Baptist Church. And so all them churches are supposed to have their meetings this week, or their church meetings. And so, like I mentioned, just might give them a call, make sure they're still planning on meeting. But a lot of them, they also eat really good during this time, Mark.
Definitely.
Yeah, Jeremy, they sure do. And so, kind of moving on, every week, we talked about the ones that started their journey. And we also want to, even though none of us are there in the studio, we still want to take time to remember a moment of silence for everyone that has passed over to the spirit world and started that journey. So at this time, we're going to go ahead and pause for a moment of silence. All right, Mado. And yesterday, Mark, I was at the Oklahoma City Indian Clinic. And I don't know if you've seen my Facebook post regarding the new 988 number. Have you seen this?
I have not seen it. I saw your post, though.
And so I thought it was interesting because I haven't heard too much about it, but it's made for Indian country, and it's coming to Indian country, and it came this weekend. 988 and the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. And the info says, why do we need 988? Suicide is the second leading cause of death for Native youths between 10 to 24. Native communities experience the highest rates of suicide among all racial and ethnic groups in the United States, and suicide rates among American Indian and Alaska Native communities rose by 118% between 1999 and 2017. You know, even this weekend I lost a family member to suicide, and so suicide is preventable. 988 is one step in the direction of saving lives. This early intervention can reduce the burden of 911 and hospital services. 988 will move mental health and substance use services out of the shadows and into the mainstream. And so it will send a message that healing and getting help are normal and important parts of life. And so 988 is a direct 3-digit line to trained National Suicide Prevention Lifeline crisis counselors that went live July 16th. And it's an easy number to remember, a 3-digit number. And the Lifeline hopes to reach many more people in emotional crises. And then the service is provided free of charge to the caller. Any person of any age can call or text 988. And services are available 24/7, year-round. They will include a text option, translation services for non-English speakers, accessible options for people who are deaf or even hard of hearing, and services for minors. And so one of the things it mentions is when you've got a police, fire, or rescue emergency, you use 911. When you have a mental health emergency, you can call or text 988. So I believe that's a good resource to have for our community, Mark.
Yeah, it definitely is. Definitely is. I like that they had the text option too, I think, which is going to be really good.
Yep. 988 is the number to remember. So keep that in there, and we may try to get more information on this and post it to our social media pages. Mm-hmm. But also moving forward, with it being so hot outside, remember emergency assistance is still available in county and out of county. They also have the ETA ARPA that is not income-based, which is Emergency Tribal Assistance. And so that kind of goes right along with the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Lie Heat Cooling Assistance that began on June 13th, 2022. And so if you have any questions, you can contact the Seminole Nation Social Services Department, 405-257-6257. They're there Monday through Friday between 8 and 5. And so if you have any questions about the Emergency Tribal Assistance or also the Emergency Tribal Assistance ARPA that is not income-based, make sure you give them a phone call.
Then we have some news from the diabetes program. They're actually going on right now is their youth camp over at Seminole State College. I saw some pictures coming from their diabetes program from their Facebook page just a while ago. They're playing some stickball out there right now in the heat, it looks like. But good job to the diabetes program for putting that on. There is no brown bag fitness. We've been announcing that almost every week, that Jerome Harrison's been doing that for the community, but he's out there right now with the youth camp, so there is no brown bag fitness for this week. So kudos to the diabetes program for doing that.
Well, it'd be hot doing that outside today, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess they're playing stickball, I guess, right now, and then before it gets too hot this afternoon. When I say too hot, it's still probably like 100 degrees right now.
Yeah, you know, language was supposed to be over there today, but due to our kind of quarantine, we're not over there today. But maybe we can get over there later this week and help out. Mm-hmm. They wanted us to come by and do some language with some of them kiddos. So, and then like Mark
mentioned, I could probably show them some of my stickball skills, maybe.
Get out there and show them how to throw the ball,
Yeah.
how to take a hit.
How to take a hit, yeah. How to fall down properly.
Yeah. How to cheer from the sideline. I mean, so like Mark mentioned, the Seminole Nation Diabetes Program, the Figi Yikchi Youth Camp is going on this week, and that was for ages 8 to 15. And so they will be out there the rest of the week over at Seminole State College. And then also the Wewoka Health Services, a lot of information coming out of Wewoka IHS. If you haven't had a chance to participate in their community exercise classes, don't worry, because they have a lot more scheduled for this month. So the flyers are available at the Wewoka Indian Health Services Facebook page. But if you're wanting to swim, they have water aerobics Monday and Wednesday mornings at 9 at the Holdenville City Pool. They also have fun and fitness at Wewoka New Life Church on Tuesdays and Thursday evenings at 4:45. And then also Tai Chi, Moving for Better Balance, Wednesday evenings at 5 at the Reynolds Wellness Center in Seminole. And if you have any questions on any of the classes available, there's no class fees on any of them. Give them a phone call, 405-257-7383. And Mark,
things going on over there. They also have a drive-through COVID testing site available. You just need to call ahead to schedule a time. You can call 405-343-3108. You just have to answer a few screening questions, and they'll get you in there to get your COVID test done.
Now, the FDA has also given emergency use authorization to Pfizer COVID-19 vaccine for children 6 months to 4 years. This vaccine requires 3 shots. The first 2 shots are given 3 to 8 weeks apart. The third shot's given like 8 weeks after the second shot. So if you're looking to still schedule some vaccines or even boosters, give Wewoka IHS a call, 405-257-7351. I've got 2 other numbers for you, 405-257-7352. And if you can guess this one, 405-257-7323. What you guys got going on in communications?
The big news came out about a week or so ago. We got the latest travel newspaper out. We are currently working on the next issue. Just shout out to my media specialist, Josiah Jim Boy. He's doing a really good job gathering articles and getting photos together. So we're excited to get this next one out. To kind of look for some new developments in there, some new, we have our things from different departments that you can expect from every newspaper. We'll have something from the language department, from the historic preservation department, diabetes program, and so we'll have some standard information coming out from those guys as well. So be looking for that the first week of August.
All right, and then when's the deadline for the next paper? If someone wants to put something in the paper.
The 22nd, this Friday coming up. If you want to get something into the next month's issue, try to get to us by then. Email us at seminolemedia@gmail.com, and we'll get it in there.
All right. Anything else from the communications department right now?
We've got a couple of videos that are coming out. We have the video, the Princess promotional video that we shot down in Mississippi. We got the softball video with Jack Gibson. That one's also in post-production. And we have one coming out about Jimmy Anderson that we shot a few months ago that we kind of got some latest, more developments since we shot it, because he's since retired. So we're kind of adding that angle into the video as well. So some videos coming out from our local community and our department videos with like diabetes program as well.
All right. Sounds like you guys are staying busy.
Got a good team around us now.
Have a team now, at least, though.
Have that team.
Good deal. Also from Head Start, enrollment is now open. Give your child a head start. Seminole Nation Head Start and Early Head Start programs are now enrolling all children ages 6 weeks to 5 years of age, and it's a free service for tribal and non-tribal members. Children's services, health screenings, dental screenings, early learning and development, nutritious meals. They also do family services, family activities, resources, partnerships, and engagement. They also offer a pregnant mothers program. And so if you're interested in enrolling, please call 405-234-5227 or email vriel.e@sno-nsn.gov. And that flyer is on the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Facebook page. But again, if you need the phone number, it's 405-234-5227. And Mark, we have some info from the Historic Preservation Office. And I don't know if we'll get music today based on our calling situation. But did you know, Mark, you're going to take the place of Delaney today? Oh, we do. Dennis is on it today. I mean, he's on it every week. But Mark, did you know river cane, a plant that's grown naturally in the southeastern United States, is one that tremendously aids the indigenous people that can be used for baskets, blowguns, housing, arrows, quivers, powder measures, etc. It is commonly mistaken for bamboo, but one way to identify river cane from bamboo is how the joints on the plant are structured. And that, folks, came from our very own Jake Tiger from the Historic Preservation Office at the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma. So, no, Jake, for that important information about river cane.
Jake.
So, Jake had some pretty big things that happened this week, too. He had what kind of pitcher was it? A waterbed pitcher?
Something like that. He has the old-time look to it, and a world-renowned photographer took it for him. I'm not sure exactly where it's going to be distributed, or if it's going to be like for a magazine or something, but that's definitely a big deal for Jake. It's pretty awesome. He also, we have an unveiling coming up on this Friday. We'll be at the National Cowboys Museum in the city this Friday, where some of his work will be displayed on permanent display as well.
Is this the full set?
I believe so. It's going to be revealed there, and I think the chief is going to be there as well, and communications will be there to document it and kind of talk with Jake about it. Just a great honor for him to have his work out there, and like it's from what I understand, it's nothing that's going to be just for the season. It's supposed to be for permanent display, so that's a pretty huge deal.
I know if it's what I'm thinking of, Jake's put days and weeks of his time, just working on this project, and so many hours go into what Jake does and making some of the bags and the traditional outfits that Seminole ancestors used to wear. That's a lot of work that goes into it, a lot of time, and probably a lot of blood, sweat, and tears too that goes into it. Because I don't know if you ever tried putting a needle through leather, but it's pretty hard. So congratulations, Jake, on that amazing accomplishment. And then also from the Seminole Nation Historic Preservation Office, an in-person celebration at the Seminole Independence Day, which is August the 7th, 1856, will take place on August the 8th, and it's going to be brought to you by the HPO department. And there's more information to come, and I believe, Mark, we got some news that it might be held in the gym. Is that right?
It's going to be in the gym, and from what I understand, it's going to be from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. which is on a Monday. So it's the day after the actual Independence Day. But they're still kind of working on the program and what's going to be all involved. But we do have a time and location now.
All right, so that's going to be August the 8th from 6 to 8 at the Miccosukee Mission Gym. And so, again, that Seminole Nation Independence Day celebration will be observed on August the 8th on that Monday. All right, Honor Guard.
Honor Guard are any service member with honorable discharge. They are needing some help. You can give Rex Haley a call at 405-220-5342, or you can email him at haley.r@sno-nsn.gov.
Mark, we're kind of running short on time. You mind if I go through some of the other highlights that we've got real quick?
Knock it out.
All right. And so Judgment Fund, the ARPA Clothing Assistance Program applications may be downloaded from the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma website. And so disbursements of the ARPA clothing program began on July 1st through September 30th. The Judgment Fund will be accepting the ARPA clothing applications starting August the 1st, 2022 through September 30th, 2022. You can download those applications from the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma website, which is www.sno-nsn.gov. And then also the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma Princess Committee hosted an etiquette class back on July 9th. Their next etiquette class will be hosted on July 23rd, located out at Plamahaga, which is 2 miles south of Little and about 3/4 of a mile west of that road. And so if you have any questions, you can give Catherine Howell a call at 405-562-5567. And remember, the application deadline, if you want to be a princess, is July 29th, so it's quickly approaching. So all you young ones out there, all you young ladies, if you're interested in being a princess the pageant contestant, make sure you get your deadline in, because Seminole Nation Days, Mark, it's quickly approaching. There's going to be the third weekend in September, and we have some announcements already for the volleyball tournament that's going to be happening September 17th. That's going to be out there already, and so if you have any questions about that, you can contact Rosa Smith, 405-666-0620. Let's see what else we have. Mark, Veterans Committee, the Seminole Nation Veteran Committee would still like to recognize all of our veterans. And so if you have any family members, please get those in. You can email Frank Alexander at flalexander@yml.com and include your family member's name, their rank, branch of service, foreign service ribbon, or any other commendation received. Or you can send it to the P.O. Box 1498 in Wewoka, Oklahoma, 74884. And then also there's some back-to-school haircuts, free haircuts from 2 to 4 p.m. on Monday, August the 1st. And so the haircuts will be at the Miccosukee Mission Gym, located on the beautiful Seminole Nation Miccosukee Tribal Grounds. And so you can contact Rosa Smith, 405-666-0620, or looks like Daryl Green, 405-823-1033. And then also, if you're looking for some jobs, the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma has job postings on the website at sno-nsn.gov. Click the career tab, and all the open positions are available there. Also, SeminoleNation.casino if you're looking for a casino position. Or SNDOC also has some jobs available at SNDOC or SNDOCOK.com. You can go to applicantpro.com, and it'll take you to 3 positions available. And then, Mark, do you have birthdays available?
I got some birthdays here. We have a happy birthday shout out to Solomon Wilson, Madeline Tecumseh, Toby Gouge, Mark Smith, John Longbow, and Bernita Coker Whitekiller, who also went with us on the trip to Mississippi. Leander Yellowfish. How you pronounce his first name? Haga?
I think it's Haga.
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 Christina Coker and Leo Moffin Sr. Happy birthday.
All right. And then also, special birthday, Jaboa Azuli, Walter Roberts Jr. So happy birthday, Uncle Zully. And then as a reminder, you can catch the rebroadcast of this radio show on the Facebook page, YouTube, and the tribal website, sno-innocent.gov for the Seminole Nation of Oklahoma every Wednesday around 8 p.m. If you have news or announcements you want to share on the Community and Events Facebook page, please email the communications staff at SeminoleMedia@gmail.com. Again, that's SeminoleMedia@gmail.com, or call 405-652-7251. And as always, ladies and gentlemen, tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. right here on KWSH 97.7 FM or the legendary 1260 a.m. For radio producer and today's co-host, Mark Williams, engineer Dennis Burton, our regular co-host, Delaney Pinnock, and myself, Jeremy Fultz. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Mado, Jim Benayat. Hey.